Hello, good morning. I am Seema Garg, Associate Professor in Chemistry, SPC Government College, Ajmer. It is continuation of UV spectrophotometer. This is the instrument, light source, collimator, prism or grating. It is a monochromator. Then this is a slide, wavelength selector, then sample solution. Here it is kept in quartz tube. It is of 1 centimeter in length, and this is the detector for detecting the sample. Light source. Tungsten filament lamps and hydrogen deuterium lamps are most widely used and suitable light source as they cover the whole UV region. Tungsten filament lamps are rich in red radiations. More specifically, they emit the radiations of 375 nanometer, while the intensity of hydrogen deuterium lamps falls below 375 nanometer. Monochromator generally is composed of prisms and slides. Most of the spectrophotometers are double beam spectrophotometers. The radiation emitted from the primary source is dispersed with the help of rotating prisms. The various wavelengths of the light source, which are separated by the prism, are then selected by the slide. Thus, the rotation of the prism results in a series of continuously increasing wavelengths to pass through the slides for recording purpose. The beam selected by the slide is monochromatic and further divided into two beams with the help of the prism. Sample and reference cells. One of the two divided beams is passed through the sample solution and second beam is passed through the reference solution. Both sample and reference solution are contained in the cells. These cells are made up of either silica or quartz. Glass cannot be used for the cells as it also absorbs light in the UV region. Detector. Generally, two photocells serve the purpose of detector in UV spectroscopy. One of the photocell receives the beam from the sample cell and second detector receives the beam from the reference. The intensity of the radiation from the reference cell is stronger than the beam of sample cell. This results in the generation of pulsating or alternating currents in the photocell. Amplifier. The alternating current generated in the photocells is transferred to the amplifier. Generally, current generated in the photocells is of very low intensity. The main purpose of amplifier is to amplify the signals many times so we can get clear and recordable signals. Recording devices. Most of the time, amplifier is coupled to a pen recorder which is connected to the computer. Computer stores all the data generated and produces the spectrum of the desired compound. Applications of UV spectroscopy. Detection of impurities, structure elucidation of organic compounds. It is useful in the structure elucidation of organic molecules. UV absorption spectroscopy can be used for the quantitative determination of compounds that absorb UV radiation. UV absorption spectroscopy can characterize those types of compounds which absorb UV radiation, thus used in qualitative determination of compounds. This technique is used to detect the presence or absence of functional group in the compound. Kinetic studies. Many drugs are either in the form of the raw material or in the form of formulation can be analyzed. Molecular weight determination. UV spectrophotometer is also be used as a detector for the HPLC, high performance liquid chromatography. The absorption bands in ultraviolet and visible spectra are characterized by two main parameters, which are epsilon max value. Epsilon's value is known as molar absorptivity or molar extinction coefficient is a measure of extent of absorption or intensity of absorption. The epsilon's value is characteristic of a particular compound at a given wavelength. Usually for the wavelength of maximum absorption, lambda max, molar absorptivity is expressed as epsilon max. T is equal to I upon I0, where T is equal to absorption can be expressed as transmittance. I is equal to intensity of the radiation transmitted from the sample. I0 intensity of the radiation incident on the sample. A is equal to log 10 1 upon T is equal to log 10 I0 upon I, where A is equal to absorbance. Beer-Lambert law. A is equal to epsilon CL, or epsilon is equal to A upon CL, where epsilon is molar absorptivity or molar absorption constant. C is concentration of solute in moles per decimeter cube. L is path length. It is the quad length and it is fixed 1 centimeter. Electronic transitions. Polyatomic molecules encounter three types of molecular orbitals: sigma and sigma star, pi and pi star, and non-bonding orbitals. Sigma and pi are filled bonding orbitals and is also filled non-bonding orbitals, where pi star and sigma star are vacant antibonding orbitals. Types of electronic transition. The UV radiation excites an electron from lower energy state of a molecule to higher energy state. These higher energy states are called anti-bonding molecular orbitals and remain vacant in the ground state of the molecule. Sigma to sigma star, sigma to pi star, etc. And here this is the sequence of increasing energy levels of transition. Sigma to sigma star transition having the highest electronic energy level. N to pi star transition, electronic transition, occur in carbonyl compounds, whereas N to pi star in oxygen, sulfur, nitrogen, halogen containing compounds. Pi to pi star in alkenes, alkynes, and azo compounds. Sigma and pi star in carbonyl compounds. Sigma and sigma star in alkanes. Sigma and sigma star transitions. The sigma and sigma star transitions are of very high energy and occur in far UV region below 200 nanometer. These transitions are shown by saturated hydrocarbons containing only sigma bonds. For example, alkanes. It may be noted that the UV region below 200 nanometer is less informative and hence it is not considered for practical purpose because Oxygen also absorbed in this region. N to pi star transition. These transitions are of lower energy than sigma to sigma star transitions and are shown by compounds containing oxygen, nitrogen, sulfur, halogen atoms. Pi to pi star transition. It is also known as K band. The pi to pi star transitions are of lower energy than N to pi star transition and are given by compounds having unsaturated centers, carbon-carbon double bond, carbon triple bond, carbon oxygen double bond, and occur usually well within the region ultraviolet spectrometer. N to pi star transition, it is also known as R band. The N to pi star transitions are of lowest energy and are given by compounds having both non-binding and pi electrons. For example, carbonate, carbon-carbon double bond, carbon oxygen, etc. The high energy transitions occur at shorter wavelengths and the lower energy transitions occur at lower wavelengths. The approximate reason of the absorption of different kinds of transitions are as follows. For example, here transition sigma to sigma to pi star, pi to sigma star, and to sigma star. These are fall in the region of below 200 nanometer, and it is also known as far UV region. And pi to pi star and to pi star are known as the middle UV region, and its range is 200 to 400 nanometers. The compounds containing saturated alkyl groups, alcohol and ether, those do not show absorption in the region 200 to 800 nanometers and hence are used as solvents for spectral determination. Thank you very much. In next lecture, we will see about the lambda max calculation.